Hi, thank you for coming to the Sulip Fix. I'm Wanda Wen. Today, we're going to use our breath. I don't know if you know, but I'm a big yogi, and breath work in yoga is tantamount. And today, we're going to do a project that requires our breath, requires our bodies to breathe deeply and fully, which is something that we should be doing. You know, these days, our lives are so, we're so full of activity during the day, and our lives are busy. And a lot of us are under stress, and we tend to breathe shallowly. We breathe at the top of our chest versus full body. And actually, not that this project I created for us to learn how to breathe, but actually it does access that part of us where you're using your breath, which is prana, life force, where you're using your breath to create art. So let's begin. What I'm going to use is just some ink. This is regular sort of calligraphy ink, pen ink. You can use watercolor. You can use any liquid pigment ink. Here, I'm using a dark purple. And then you need a straw. So this is my handy aluminum metal straw that I carry around so that I'm not reusing straws and throwing them away and adding to our landfills. But this is I have two of these, and I keep these with me as much as I can. And so that's really all you need. And then you need a surface. So I'm going to make a letter. What's really gratifying is when someone receives an envelope in the mail through the stacks of bills that you really don't want to see, and you find an envelope that not only is your name written on it, but there's something artful, some little touch, some little layer of love on the outside of an envelope. I'm a big fan of letter writing. I know that we have our modern devices that allow us to communicate, in the split second, and we have phones now, and we have computers, so we have email, but there's nothing better than a good old-fashioned letter. And God bless the U.S. Postal Service and our service carriers that handle our mail. But I will say that being able to go back in time and see letters perhaps that you've written, maybe, or letters that you've received from your parents or your grandparents or your children is priceless. So on that note, I wanted to show you and wanted to give you this little creative idea. All right, I'm just gonna pull some ink from my bottle. Just place a little bit on my paper, my surface. This is a piece of ARPA paper. It's handmade. I'm gonna take my straw. And do you remember doing this? I don't know. This used to be a very popular creative avenue when I was a kid, and I don't know if anyone does it anymore, but watch what happens. All right. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. I'm going to fill my lungs, so I'm going to make sure that my lungs are expansive. Okay, here goes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take just a short break, commercial break. So you could see how I'm pushing the ink to various parts of my surface. Now, I see this puddle up here, so I'm going to take this and blow it out. So watch this, because it kind of makes like little branches. Oh, wait, hold on one second. That's not what I wanted. If you do like little bursts, like really come from your belly and go, and then you have this little like, I don't know, I look at that and I think, wow, that's what my breath looks like. So you can kind of look at it like that way. Okay, so I'm going to do this again. I'm going to keep doing this until I'm satisfied with my design. All right. It's actually super cool. And I love this eggplant color. And you can see how I'm twisting my paper so that I'm getting different directions of my ink. This kind of looks like a tree branch, right? All right, it's very abstract. And much of this is just by chance, which I love. I love that about art. I love that about life. It's all chance, right? All right. Cool. I'm just going to do a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more ink because I want a little bit more activity down here. Wow. That was like, ooh, that's so cool. Imagine. All right. Okay, so now, okay. This is my work so far. Gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm going to just take my dropper and clean it. I just have just some warm water in here, and I'm sucking in the warm water and releasing it, just cleaning out this dropper because I'm going to use a second color. All right, so I'm going to clean that. My dropper is clean. I found some metallic ink. Oh, I love this. Okay. I'm clapping for you because I'm so excited you're here. And I'm so excited. God, this piece of hair keeps sticking on my lip. I'm so excited that you chose to be here and that you're going to do something creative and something that like really touches your heart. Because we all need that, right? When we take care of our heart, life becomes more joyous. All right. So metallic ink. All right. I'm going to fill it up. So I love this deep eggplant. Just these two together, just in the bottle, look so good. How is it going to look on paper? All right. So I'm going to place this in a couple places. Let's see what this does. All right. All right. Get my handy dandy straw. Here it goes. Interesting. This ink, because it has a lot of sediment in it that makes it metallic, it doesn't swim as fast as the other ink, but that's okay. It's like little blossoms. Cute. It's like little blossoms. Didn't I just say that? I did. All right. But it's beautiful. And if you really blow hard, then you can get these little finger tendrils. But okay, here we goes. Be careful when you're doing this that you don't like get yourself lightheaded, and maybe have a glass of water next to you so that you can take sips of water here and there. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna do, I like this. Okay, this is it. This is my piece of stationery, right? So I'm just gonna take this, and since this is wet, I actually made another one for you. I made one this morning, and this was my other extravaganza. So I'm just gonna use this to write on. And you know, a letter doesn't have to be dear, I don't know, dear Ian. It doesn't have to be dear Ian, blah, 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 in like lines, right? Why not have fun with your writing? So it could be, you know, you could use the shapes that are on this paper that you just made and use them as a guide. I would use this in a way that's creative. You know, maybe it's, hello, Ian. Ian's my videographer. He's over there. I know you can't see him, but okay. So, hello, Ian. As you make your way to the East Coast. He's moving. I'm really sad about that. To the East Coast. Remember all the people let's see who you've touched. You will be missed. Wanda. All right. So there you go. A heartfelt letter, something that is creative, something that represents feelings and emotions, maybe more than just a plain white rectangle card with black ink. All right? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Receiving any handwritten note or any handwritten letter is a gift. But if you can just give just a little bit of creativity and access your heart and make the piece just a little bit more colorful, then why not? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your breath is okay, and I hope that your breath fills your lungs. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just continue breathing. Okay, thanks for coming. Subscribe. I've been told that I have to say that. So please subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll catch you on the next round. Bye-bye.